What is your opinion on ad-libs in a song?
I think ad-libs is very important, man. I'm from the old school, so I still like to make sure that my music feel full. So I do like a 3-track. I do like, the lead track, the in and out, and the ad-lib, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Anything else could be mixed and mastered how the engineer do it. So, keep it simple and move on.
Now, when it comes to your ad-libs, just on that for a second here, do you have a strategy when you implement them and how you implement them?
When it comes to the ad-libs, I just do what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I like to say words twice sometimes. I like to animate, you know what I'm saying? And I just like people to see my personality when I'm doing my ad-libs.
Now, be that as it may, do you have a signature ad-lib by any chance?
Yeah, I got a signature ad-lib. Wait, hold up. And yeah, 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 yeah. You dig.
And these are all separate ad-libs, or this is something you do all together?
I just do them, whenever I feel it, but you're gonna get that wait, hold up, or that yeah, 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 yeah. You're gonna get that in there for sure.
Now, what are the meanings behind these ad-libs when you implement them?
It's just something that came up, man, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed repetitiously I was doing it and the fans caught on to it. And when the fans repeat something, I know that's something that they like. So I always do something for my fans to keep them happy.
Now, when it comes to each of these ad-libs here, were you the first recording artist to ever do any of them?
I believe I was the first to do it the way I did it, but I don't think I was the first to ever do anything because nothing new under the sun.
Were you inspired by anybody in particular with either of these ad-libs here?
I wouldn't say I was inspired by anybody. I just do me, man. I like the trend set. I don't follow trends. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, when it comes to collaborating with other recording artists, which you do, have you ever added your ad-libs to another artist's verse on the same song?
No, I never added my ad-libs on another artist's verse. I don't think they want to have my ad-libs. I think an artist would prefer to have it their way. You know what I'm saying? That's something special. You making that be what you want it to be.
Because some artists have done that in the past, so didn't know what your experience was with that. And what about this slight twist here? What's your opinion on songs with an artist's ad-libs on them, but no hook or verse from that artist in particular? It's just their ad-libs sprinkled throughout the track.
I think that's lazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cheating the fans. Like these days, man, especially me being where I'm at in my age and things, I want to hear substance. I don't want to hear a bunch of ad-libs and a good beat. You feel me? Like
Well,
you cheating us.
well, let me just give you a concrete example to make sure we're on the same page here, just to avoid any confusion. So Kanye West has a song called Can't Tell Me Nothing. Jeezy ad-libs throughout the song, but no hooker from Jeezy on that song. It's just his ad-libs sprinkled throughout. What's your opinion on that?
Maybe he wanted to, get that Jeezy vibe, because like I say, the ad-libs is a vibe. So if Kanye did it, man, it was unique.
Now, he's not the only one to do this. There are several other examples, but what's your opinion on that? An artist's ad-libs sprinkled throughout a song, but no hook or verse from them on that song. Just to rewind it one more time.
I think that's cool if you want to put somebody ad-libs on your song, as long as you got clearance to do that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should go around taking people ad-libs just to make it seem like you got a verse or you got their permission to do it, you know what I'm saying? You need to make sure it's clear.
Now, just stepping back here for a second and just thinking of this equation. An artist's ad-libs sprinkled throughout a song. Have you ever been asked for this request personally? And vice versa, would you be open to something like that in the future?
Actually, this is something new to me that I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would be more than happy to do my ad-libs in somebody's song, that want me to get in there. I do that.
Especially when it comes to your signature ad-libs, which you
Exactly.
mentioned. And let me just, for the audience, give some other examples just so Kanye West is not alienated here. Childish Gambino has a song called This Is America, Young Thug ad-libs, but no hook or verse from Thug on that song. Lil Yachty has a song called Who Want to Smoke, Block Boy JB ad-libs, no hook or verse from Block Boy JB on that song. And the Carters, that's when Jay-Z and Beyonce are together, they have a song called Ape Shit, Migos ad-libs
Yeah,
on the song, but
yeah,
no hook or verse from the Migos
that's cool.
on it at all. So this is something that others do. Don't know how prevalent it is at this point, but just curious on what your state of mind is on that
Yeah,
equation there.
yeah, I think that's cool, man. Like I say, this is my first time really just hearing that, and now I get at more attention. You know, I'm a person that like to hear something like the substance of a song, so I wouldn't be paying attention to an ad lib or to the beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to what you're saying, and if you're not saying nothing, then I'm moving on to the next.